It's the year 2009. Barack Obama was sworn into presidency and given access to our nation's deepest secrets.
If I was the president...
It was unlikely that I was going to be president.
The moment I was inaugurated, immediately race to wherever they have the files about Area 51 and the UFOs, and I go through everything to find out what happened.
Right.
Did you do that? Because President Clinton said he did go right in, and he did check, and there was nothing.
Well,
You know, that's what we're instructed to say.
Michael Jackson passes away under suspicious circumstances.
Without a doubt, Michael Jackson's worth more dead than alive. People wanted him dead.
Michael told me that they were going to murder him.
And the whole world experiences the first influenza pandemic of the 21st century. Good old swine flu.
The 2009 H1N1 influenza pandemic in the United States constitutes a national emergency.
Trash of a year, am I right?
You are dead drunk.
Yeah, very wrong. 2009 is the birth of UFC cards, with Topps releasing UFC Round 1. Let's take a look at them.
Subscribe!
Alright guys, now I personally do not have any cards from this historic short print. I hear about 500 cases. I don't know how small really that is compared to how much they print now, but I'm gonna assume it's quite a bit. Anyway, I don't have any yet, but how about we check out how Topps themselves was promoting this amazing product back in the day.
Topps introduces UFC Round 1, the first and only UFC trading card product. Now you can capture all the excitement of the octagon and your favorite UFC fighters. UFC Round 1 captures the best fighters in their UFC debut. The cards bring to life the energy and excitement of UFC with amazing photography and cutting-edge designs. The base set includes 90 fighters and 9 UFC personalities, including the Octagon girls, referees, announcers, and even Dana White. In addition to these base cards, check out amazing autographed cards, including UFC Hall of Famers Boyce Gracie and Randy Couture, and current stars, including BJ Penn, GSP,
and Rampage Jackson.
Alright guys, I'm hooked. Now, let's see if you were somebody back in the day, or if you're just somebody now that has these cards, what are they kind of going for on eBay? This is typing straight up 2009 Topps Round 1. And the first thing that's coming up for me is a PGI 9 Boyce Gracie. Topps Round 1 rookie card. 145 by it now. Fantastic. The great thing about this this Topps Round 1 set is that every card is from their debut. Every card is a rookie card in there. You got Dana White, Joe Rogan. You got, I mean, we see here Herb Dean rookie card. Here's Dana. 40 bucks. Anybody wants to get that, go get it now. Now's the time. Bruce Buffer. I should probably get that. I got a nice Bruce Buffer coming up for later. Stick around. We're just at round 1, and we're going to cover every set, but I'm not going to make it painful, okay? Stick around, leave a like, let me know what your favorite set is. Let me know if that changes by the end of this video. Let me know if you're gonna dive into anything in particular. Anytime I see people talking about like older sets, it really has sprung up like an interest, and I start diving. Obviously for my guys, right? I'm a PC guy. Dustin Poirier, Charles Oliveira, Ilia Topuria, Alexander Volkanovski. So I'm not going to dive into all sets because they're not all there, but I do have some cards too that I'm going to be showing you as we move along. Joe Rogan, $139.11. Buy it now. All right, guys, so we saw some base cards, inserts, even some relics. But if you were really lucky, you got yourself an auto. And if you were extra lucky, that auto was in red ink. Let's take a look at what these bad boys are going for. We start out with the Spider, $29.999 with 99 cents. That's pretty wild. Now, we can see here, it's not just Anderson Silva, it says Silva versus Lieben. It has both of their signatures, right? I have to assume. It's a Spider, so that's wild. I don't know if that was a thing where they put the nickname or if they just did it because it's freaking cool. Wow, a whole red ink complete out of 25, including GSP and Anderson Silva for 100,000. Here we got GSP, Parisian. I don't remember that fighter. And we keep scrolling, and what do we get down here? Now we see round 2. So Topps like what happened. Topps like what the UFC vibe was. They double up, they release round 2 same year, and what do you know? You get Johnny Bones Jones rookie card, rookie auto, and this is what you're looking at. A red ink auto, RC 5 out of 25, BGS 10 out of 10, John Bones Jones, UFC round 2, red ink auto. Insane. Let's see what these cards, oh, well look, here we have, oh no, this is Joe Rogan round 1. We go into round 2, cards are looking similar. We're still on card stock. Similar design as well with the kind of like design, which I'm not a big fan of, but it is the historic, you know, that's 2009. I definitely need some cards from this set, you know what I mean, just for the principle. But yeah, this Chuck Liddell, you know, amazing photo, used plenty of times, iconic. But that's what happens in 2009. Topps is all in. Turn of the year. Guess what happens? 3 more. That's 6. 3 more sets get released, and this is what they are. Again, this is another year that I don't have any cards from yet. But let's take a look at starting with UFC Series 4. We start here with a Joe Rogan card. Great cards to have. I don't have any Joe Rogans yet. That's probably going to be one of the ones that I will get, maybe from 2009 and so forth. We also get, if I'm not mistaken, this is the introduction of these poster cards, which they look fantastic. That's a great photograph of one. Here we have another, and they're going for super cheap. Wow. Must be cool to have a whole set of that, I can imagine. Dana White, I think, is his best card, looking like a mafioso. Liddell autograph, Nate Diaz autograph. This is his rookie year, first auto. That's 130. Hey, somebody who loves this boy.
What?
They release also Main Event. Both of these sets are released only once. Main Event is not my favorite set, to be honest with you. I don't really vibe with the text that they kind of use here. Yeah, I don't really vibe with this text here. Although I did purchase an Anderson Silva card, not this one. I believe it's just his like the base. Are they all refractors? I can see how that was an appeal coming from, you know, just the card stock. But yeah, this is not my favorite set at all. 2010 is also the release of Knockout. And as you can see, my boy here, this is his debut card, Charles Oliveira. The champ has a name. I need this card, and I will get this card at some point. As you can see here, this is what I'm currently looking at for a silver out of 188, $170. I just can't stomach that yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not that type of heavy hitter, you know, like I like deals, I like bargains. I think basically everything that I've gotten in my collection, I've gotten at a great deal, and I think I'm gonna stay like that. So unless one of y'all's has got a Charles rookie card, a Dustin, you know, rookie card, first auto, something cool that you would want to trade with me for, hit me up on Instagram here. Anyway, guys, Knockout is the one set out of this year that does get released for every year until Topps dies. All right, so now we get to 2011. Topps releases 3 new sets. Safe to say they're in, and this is what they were. Now from these sets, I do have cards from. This is Dustin Poirier's debut. Unfortunately, I don't have the one card that I guess matters because it's the one that says it, which is out of Topps Finest. But I do have his rookie card from Moment of Truth, and this is what it looks like. It sucks that it does not have, you know, the RC anywhere, but we will take it. Out of this set, I also have Charles Oliveira's base card as well as his gold parallel, which I picked up recently at the Dallas Card Show. Great price, $10 if I'm not mistaken. This is something that it's just awesome, you know. If I can pick up a numbered card from it, cool, but having this is pretty dope. I also managed to pick up which came just in time, this showdown shots of Jim Miller versus Charles Oliveira in UFC 124, which, if I'm not mistaken, my boy lost, but he did get his revenge. And that's what I have from Moment of Truth. Now, from Title Shot, I don't have too much, but I have managed to pick up Charles Oliveira's, which is one of my favorite photos of him in a card. And this is his Title Shot base and his gold. And I think this is really cool. This little, you know, to signify the parallel, not just the UFC in the name, but we also get the fans in gold. That's awesome. Let's take a look at the one set that I don't have cards from here on eBay to see what you would be looking at. Not this, obviously. Finest Moments, cool insert set. Another one here, the Atomic Refractor. And then here we have the base. Like I said, this is where, let's see if we can find a Dustin Poirier. There we go. So this is X-Fractor out of 388. PSA 9 for $275. His debut auto, which has the first autograph stamp, which is really cool. It's going for something similar. I would rather just get that. Here's, you know, a PSA 8 no refractor or anything, going for a bill. This is a very cool card, and I do want it. I will get it. That's what I have for y'all for 2011. Let's move on to 2012. So we get a repeat of the previous 3 sets, except Moment of Truth is an Independence edition, but we do get Bloodlines. We do see Bloodlines get their own set out, and that's pretty cool. I don't have many cards from these sets, but I do have a very, very cool Dustin Poirier, second year's Topps Finest X-Fractor out of 188, blue X-Fractor. This is a beautiful, beautiful card that I will treasure forever. I really, really like this card. And so let's take a look at what these cards look like. Here we have the Moment of Truth Independence Edition. I don't have any cards from here. Don't really care for them, to be honest with you. It just has like that stamp, which I'm seeing some of these say 2011, but 2012. Guys, I wasn't there. This is the best that I can do. A lot of these things that I'm talking about, I would like to credit people like, you know, UFC Card Talk, UFC Card Father, which, funny enough, they just had a conversation. Matt from the Golden Octagon recently interviewed him as well. He's like card royalty here in the UFC world. That's his Instagram. This is the video that I was talking about with UFC Card Talk. This is the video that I was talking about with the Golden Octagon. Yeah, just this almost feels like a research paper, you know? I'm back in school. I'm back in school for y'all. But really for me, guys, this is something that I kind of have always wanted to do. Put all the sets together, really take a look at them, you know. I really like to see the design of the boxes, like the design of the cards, how they evolve, stuff like that. But yeah, by no means am I a, what would you, like, I'm no historian of UFC cards, but I did want to bring this video to y'all. Hope you guys like it. Anyway, let's move on to this Bloodlines debut release. Obviously, Bloodlines started in round 2. That was the first auto insert. Was Bloodlines in round 1? It gets tricky, guys, but you know what I'm saying. This is what these cards look like in 2012. Again, you know, not my favorite. I don't really like this little design here. A relic. It's cool that it's 2 people. You know, that's cool. That will always be cool. But yeah, just not my cup of tea. And we also get another knockout year, which they don't really evolve. But let's take a look at them. Let's see what 2012 knockout looked like. John Jones. Well, actually, you know, this is one of the better ones. Just like the name like that. The matte, you know, makes the fighters pop really good. Chael. Never lost a fight in his life. But yeah, guys, knockout, you know, not the best. I do have some knockout, I guess, because it was the cheapest. And when I first started collecting, I was just searching, you know, my fighters and buying up anything that I saw at a good deal. In hindsight, that's not the way to do it, but it's fun. So now let's go ahead and move along to 2013 and see what kind of sets we get. So it's third year Topps Finest, third year Knockout, second year Bloodlines. Nothing new this year. I don't have any cards actually from this year, but this is what they would look like. Now 2014 is here. These are the sets that come out. Fourth year Knockout, third year Bloodlines. We lose Finest. Why? I don't know. And it gets replaced by Champions, which is the only set that I do have just a base card from. My Dustin Poirier base card. Pretty cool. Him attempting here a Peruvian necktie, I am assuming. Cool card. Again, I hope I can get a numbered parallel, something a little more rare. But to be honest with you, just not the best set, not something that I'm interested in. Now, 2015, we do see something new. Let's check out the sets that we get then. Fifth year Knockout, second year Champions. We lose Bloodlines. Whatever. We can do without Bloodlines. Not my favorite set. But 2015 does introduce the first ever Chronicles, which is pretty wild that Panini also has a product named Chronicles. I wonder what... Anyway, out of this set, I do have some cards. We have Charles Oliveira's base card here. And I also have Dustin Poirier's out of 288 green parallel. Picked it up at a wait, I believe I got this at the Dallas Card Show as well for about $5 or something like that. Just a winning shot. These shots, I won. Not the best, but I get what I get. These are my guys, and if I find a good deal on something old, I'm gonna get it, okay? But that's neither here nor there. Let's see what 2016 had in store for those UFC card fiends alive then. So we get our 6-year Knockout, but we also get 3 new sets. I can imagine things were feeling maybe a little stagnant over there at Topps, and they wanted to shake things up again. I don't have any cards from this year, unfortunately, but let's take a look at what they look like. Here we have 2016 High Impact. Not my favorite card. I don't think I want anything from this set, to be honest with you. If there's anything that I should know about this set, let me know though. Let me know. I'm always learning, always picking up stuff. This is more of an overview, right? But then we also have Top of the Class. This looks pretty cool. There is a Dustin Poirier, I think this same one of DP that I wouldn't mind having. But again, I'm thinking this was more of like a high-end set as well. And then after this, what do we get? The beloved Museum Collection. Here we are. The Museum Collection intro. Wow, that's a nice Nate Diaz. That's probably gonna go for cheap too. Did I say Nate? Nick. Here's Nate. Don't know if I want anything from here really. Again, more of a PC fighter, and I don't know if there's anything of my guys in here. But let's get out of 2016 and let's go into 2017. Let's see what sets we get. Safe to say, Topps hit their stride here. Epic year. with the release of Topps Chrome. I feel like that set overshadows the other three that came out. Topps Fire was cool, but there's just something about Topps Chrome. But we do get that second year Museum and 7th year Knockout, which I actually have Dustin Poirier's green parallel out of 215, strange number. Cool card. I really like this. It's very similar to his Topps Chrome card, which I definitely need. I definitely need to get his, at least his diamond refractor from the hot boxes. That card is just fire, and it's his nickname. So I feel like it suits, you know, it suits my PC. I will be getting it soon, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these cards from the sets that I don't have. So 2018 is a repeat year from the sets before, with the exception of Topps Fire. Cool cards, you know. Chrome, while not, I don't really like the little swirly thing in the base set, but you know, still beautiful cards. I do have some Dustin Poirier Knockout. Here is his blue parallel out of 99. Cool card. And I also have a relic fight mat out of 99, which I really like. This is a cool card. You know, the thing about relics is people wonder, you know, if it's like really like, is it from a fight mat? Apparently Topps did a better job of that than Panini. This is an authentic event used fight mat relic card. I'm gonna go ahead and trust it. It makes it cooler. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the cards from the sets that I don't have. All right, guys, so we get to 2019. They do another repeat of the same sets, and to me, really, this is the death, you know, the early death of Topps, because after this, you know, in 2020. All right, pause, guys. I'm editing the video. I just realized that I'm focusing on all the negatives of 2019. There was one great thing to come out of 2019. Alexander Volkanovski's rookie card. Let's take a look at them. They release another set just called Topps UFC, which I wonder if it was like a 10-year anniversary from the Series 4. They release 10th year Knockout and the controversial striking signatures. Seemed like it was a money grab. I think it was 100 for one card, one signature, and the set was massive. Or I don't know if it was massive, but you know, you were mainly gonna get trash. Anyway, some people are gonna differ. That's just kind of what I deduced from the research that I did. But after 2020, Topps loses their license. Why? Who knows? But Panini gets it. And now we get into what I know a little bit more. But I actually don't get to do this segment. I promised Gerard he would get some airtime here. He was complaining that he didn't come out in the last video. And so, guys, here he is. Gerard, I told you everything I know. I hope you do a good job, my brother. Later.
Thank you. What's up, UFC? UFC card fiends. Thank you for clicking on the vid.
Not the intro, Gerard. Just the year 2021.
Okay. Guys, the year is 2021. And these are the sets that Panini first releases. Did I do good? Awesome. Okay, guys. So, Panini starts with none other than the prestigious Prism. And guys, UFC Card Fiend has the coolest. I really want this card. Charles Oliveira, 2021. Prism Teal. Out of 49. Very cool card. Very cool card. And then, guys, we see Select. Now, we don't have any Select cards to show you, but let's take a quick look in eBay and see what we got. After Select, guess what? They say, let's make them sparkly. And they added some disco parallels to create H2. And here we do have some cards. We have Dustin Poirier, Premier Level, blue out of 99. Very cool card. And a Charles Oliveira. I want this card. Blue as well, out of 99. This is the Octagon side insert. And it's very cool. And then after that, guys, Chronicles came out. As UFC Card Fiend mentioned, Topps had Chronicles. So how is Panini? How did they do it? Who knows? I don't know. But these silvers were a little bit rarer, you know, for this Flux card out of the Chronicle set, and they look fantastic. Here's Charles Volkanovski and Dustin Poirier. Very cool cards. They're fresh off mail day. They look amazing. So 2021, historic year for Panini. I'm not too sure if it has the same importance as Topps. Obviously not, because okay, yes, guys. So with that, I just want to say, you know, if you have any problems, you need to consolidate any debt. It doesn't just have to be UFC cards, you know, but I do know, you know, it's they're pricey out there, especially for the people buying tops right now. That price tag is up, guys. Let's consolidate some debt. Hit me up. And with that, guys, I'm going to let UFC Card Fiend come back here because 2022 is his favorite year. And I'm just so nervous here. I've never done this before, but thank you. Thank you, Gerard. 2022 is indeed my favorite year for two reasons, mainly. It is the year that I come into the hobby, and it is also Ilia Topuria's rookie year. But before we even get there, Gerard, you forgot to mention in 2021, Immaculate gets released as well. I don't have any cards from 2021 of it, but this is what they look like. Now in 2022, we get a repeat of all the sets, but we also get two new ones. This is what they are. All right, so I kind of want to take you through the sets with my Ilia Topuria cards, just because, like I said, it's his rookie year. They're my most meaningful cards from that year in my PC. And so let's start with Donruss. I do have his rated rookie, Purple Flood. Very beautiful card. Just recently attained this. And then we move along to Optic, which I believe it is my favorite set of that year. I do have a whole Charles Oliveira rainbow that I'm trying to complete from his base card. But it's just it's a very cool set. And I'll show some more cards of it. But here is Ilia Topuria's red rated rookie out of 199. I have two of these bad boys because why not, right? I picked one up at like, not the height of prices, but then I picked up the second one in an auction for way less. And that makes me happy. I also have his red Dominators. Recently just attained this. Shout out Glock Lesnar for reaching out with the great price. Couldn't pass up on it. Anyway, just wanted to show that off real quick. We move on to Chronicles. I have Ilia's base card in red. I just love all of this. If his glove tape was red, this would have been insane. Just red all around, red in the RC, red here in the lettering, red, just the theme of the card is red. Not the best, you know, but just a meaningful card for me, and it's numbered, so I'm trying to collect anything numbered from Ilia's rookie year. We move along to 2022, and this is one of my most prized cards. Ilia Topuria Concourse out of 49 RC. Banger out of a blaster. Blessed to have this. Really enjoy this card. 2022, we also get an H2 of the Disco Prisms. I only have the silver Disco Prism, but it's just such a cool card. And I do not have his Prism, but look what just came in, guys. This is gonna be probably not the next video, because the next video is gonna be fire, but the one after that, we're gonna search for Ilia Topuria Pink Pulsar out of 42, exclusive to this Gravity retail big box, or I don't know how you call them. 24 packs, 4 cards per pack. It's gonna be a fun rip. Stay tuned for that one.
we see here Immaculate. I'm just not, like I said, guys, I'm not ready to be paying those prices, but if anybody wants to trade, let's trade, guys. Ilia Tupuria is just an exciting fighter. I like the way he stepped up to Volk, trying to sell that and you know, basically getting it. Whether he's going to fight him, who knows. Anyway, guys, I don't have his Immaculate, like I said, but I do have some Immaculate from 2022. Volkanovski's Red, bookend 25 out of 25. Really love this card. Bookend Red. I have Charles Oliveira's base 49 out of 49. Have his Red out of 25 incoming as well. Just haven't received it yet. But now let's go ahead and dive in a little deeper. I kind of want to show you some more cards that I have from these sets of just, you know, my other fighters. So you can go ahead and see some more inserts, parallels, and yeah, just I want to keep showing off. And I want to start with Donruss because I actually also have some mail day for you guys, and it's a good one. It is completing an insert set. So a little meta here, you know, talking about sets. Let's go ahead and start with Donruss 2022. Here is Charles Oliveira, Octagon Marvels, pink press proof, sick card. I have all of my guys in that. Well, Dustin Poirier and Volkanovski. Ilya did not get one, although he should have. Here we have Charles Oliveira's autograph. I pulled this out of my first Donruss hobby box, just first hobby box ever. So that was epic. Here we have this insert set that I was talking about. We have Voices of the Octagon. Michael Bisping, Megan O'Leary, Laura Sanko, and John Anik. Who are we missing here? None other than Bruce Buffer. And we are missing him no more because we have some mail day. From whom? None other than Mr. Robert Goebel. Thank you, kind sir. I made a trade with him, sent him over a tie-dye mezzanine of good old Kobe Chaos Covington. Obviously, you know, I'm the one winning here because prices are a little bit heavier for Bruce Buffer. It is a rarer card. Although that mez was beautiful. I wish I would have taken a photo of it. I don't think I did. Anyway, Mr. Goebel, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and open this up. And that, guys, is how you complete an insert set in style. Now, let's go ahead and move along to Prism 2022. This is Dustin Poirier's Pink Cracked Ice short print. You got these cards in these special packs. You couldn't get them anywhere else. This is Charles Oliveira Prism Teal out of 49. I have his 3 prisms in teal, you'll see. This is Alexander Volkanovski out of 49. This is a tricolor, if I'm not mistaken, Blaster exclusive. Beautiful card. And here we have Charles Oliveira, green
I believe you call this neon green or emerald. I just call it green. It's out of 49. And here we just have a normal autograph. It's Charles Oliveira's. This is stuff that you could find in the select boxes. Now we move along to select H2. This is Charles Oliveira's premier level regular disco. And we have Dustin Poirier's blue out of 49. Beautiful card. Now let's move along to Optic. Here we have a case hit Black Pandora for Alexander Volkanovski. Beautiful card. Here we have Dustin Poirier's red auto out of 49. A lot of 49s here. You'll see a pattern. Love this card. One of my first autos in my collection that I picked up. And one of my all-time favorites, the Photon. Just got this from Dustin Poirier. I just need Ilia Topurias to complete all my fighters with that Photon short print parallel. These are all the inserts that we had, and I'm going to show you with Charles Oliveira. This is Dominators. Red out of 99. All of these are going to be out of 99. Here we have one of my favorites, aka Do Bronx. It has their nickname in there, the red border, just a beautiful card. Here we have Stargazing, again out of 99. Not my favorite insert, but some people really like these. And the very, very cool My House insert. Really just wanted to have all of them in red. And we move along to Chronicles, guys. This is Dustin Poirier blue out of 99. That was Elite. This is Charles Oliveira regular base Chronicles blue out of 99. And we have a Optic season ticket for Dustin Poirier out of, can you guess, 49. And that completes the cards that I want to show you here from the sets of 2022. This brings us to where we are now, guys. The year is 2023. Let's see what sets we get. So we get a repeat of 2022 with the exception of Optic and Immaculate. Will we get them this year? Who knows, guys. We also see the introduction of a new set, Prism Undercard. Not that new though, because it's just like Selects H2 for Prism. I like them. I think the discos look very cool. Really like to photograph them. But let's see what I have set up here, guys. I basically have all the sets here. I want to start with Prism. And what do we have here? I have Ilia Topurias Teal Prism out of 49. Like I said, I have a lot of 49s. I'm a 49er, I guess, you know, and I don't even watch football. Beautiful card. Here is Charles. I mentioned I have all 3 years, and here's his 3rd year. Beautiful card. And behind it is possibly one of my favorite pieces that I own. This is Charles Oliveira's Mojo Prism Auto 2023. Can you read there? I don't know if you can. Yes, you can. And we move along, guys, to an actual. This is a special set, special parallel. As you can see, it looks like exactly like the Optic Black Pandora, but here Prism did it on a special set that they released called the Premium Set. I don't include those really here. I just kind of included all the hobby boxes, but you do have, you know, all these kind of extra sets that come out, right? They gotta squeeze as much money out of us, you know what I'm saying? But I really like these Pandoras. They're out of 99. I collected all of my guys in this, and it was awesome. Here we have Dustin Poirier, Alexander Volkanovski, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. There we go. Now we're really capturing the Pandora. Very beautiful cards, and none other than Ilya El Matador Topuria. So that's what I wanted to show you from my Prism cards, some of my favorite that I have in my collection. Here is that undercard set that I was talking about. Same thing as Select H2, just in Prism. They, however, did something very cool that Select hasn't done, and they included a variation card of some fighters. Luckily, I got one out of my 4. That would have been sick if I got all 4 fighters with variations, but I'll take what I can get, right? Very cool. It's the same fight against Max Holloway, just different photos. Very cool stuff. Here we also have the Fearless parallel that you would also find in normal Prism. It's all your normal Prism cards, just discoed out. Very cool. Let's move along to Select, guys. Select this year did something very cool too that I hadn't seen. I don't collect sports cards, and so these die cuts were really cool to see. They're not numbered. It was 1 per box. Again, I collected all my guys, with the exception of Ilya. He did not get one. Dustin Poirier, Alexander Volkanovski, Charles Oliveira. Behind we have a green. This year the green is out of 75. Beautiful card. Centered beautifully. This would probably be a 10, really. I don't even know. And one of my other prized possessions, guys. This is PC Gold, 4 out of 10. Charles Oliveira, Global Icons. This is an insert from 2023 Select. Love this card. Let's move along to Select H2. I don't have much, guys, just this Charles Oliveira Blue Disco out of 49. God, such a cool card. This is the Octagon side. I wouldn't call this an, yeah, I guess it's an insert, right? Yeah, Octagon side insert. I personally really like 2022's. I have his, if you remember earlier in the video. I just think standing cards are cooler, but nonetheless, beautiful card. Cannot complain. And here is Donruss. Donruss, to me, guys, the lasers really carry the set. This is, again, I collected all my guys. This is Alexander Volkanovski. Oh, it's got the number in the front. I forgot, right here. Out of 99. We have Charles Oliveira out of 75, red laser. Ilya Topuria, blue laser out of 49. And Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Look at that laser, man. They just look so beautiful. Out of 49 as well. And from this set, I normally don't really care for memorabilia relic patches, but this one called my name. It's not a gold technically, it's called a prime relic out of 10.
But let's go ahead and call it like it is. Out of 10 is gold, guys. If they would have just done some kind of gold parallel, would have killed, really. It's a thick boy, thick card. I really like it. Glad it's in my PC. Would I have preferred a bookend? Yeah, with all my cards, but can't get that lucky, guys. I get what I get. Again, I'm looking for bargains. I'm looking for the best deal possible. And guys, you might be asking yourself, where's Chronicles? Where's Chronicles 2023? Why don't you have any cards from there? Reason is because I don't like Chronicles, but they put some kabooms in there, guys. I had to go. I had to do it. So stay tuned, guys. This video will drop very, very soon after you watch this one. What are we hoping for out of here, guys? Already said it. I mean it. Let's pull a kaboom, guys. Even though none of my guys are in there, it's okay. And if we don't get a kaboom, I hope we get a 101 of our guys for the PC. That would be sick. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far, thank you. Drop a like if you haven't. Leave me a comment. Tell me your favorite set. Tell me your favorite fighter and what your favorite card is of that fighter. I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support. Peace.